look at the cool boat I built. Mikey never would have been able to save up for one of these, and she's all decked out in jewelry. There's even diamond blocks.
I have a nice boat too, and it may not be shiny like yours, JJ, but it sure can beat yours on a straight stretch. Because I have a lighter, smaller boat, so it's not always better what's more expensive.
That's terrible, Mikey. Your boat looks so bad it makes me want to puke. What kind of designer helped you build it? Apparently it was some grandma or grandpa with no sense of style. My boat, on the other hand, is gorgeous. I've decided to continue my trend for precious blocks. So I even made the bottom of the boat out of gold and diamonds. And it's all just to show that I have a lot of money. I've also decided to think about the interior, and I came up with the idea to make everything as pompous as possible. Red carpets, expensive dishes. Of course, Mikey doesn't have all that, so it's only a matter of time before he decides to sneak onto my yacht. He's already here. I've got to get him off my boat right now, because he's gonna ruin it. Mikey, get off my boat. You have your own boat. That's where you stay.
Why did you hit me so hard? It's like I ruined your life by taking a couple blocks off your boat. You're rich. You can get new ones.
So, what if I have a lot of money? Doesn't mean I have to give you my blocks. I actually earned them on my own, and you just stole them from me. Well, be happy you got a few blocks of jewelry. In the meantime, I'll do the really interesting stuff. After all, I'm in the middle of the sea, which means it's time for a little fishing. I mean, how can you go out to sea and not sit around waiting for a fish to bite? I remember once I managed to catch a fish the size of a small boat. The rod almost broke in half. Maybe I should have gone to a fishing store and bought a good rod, because there are different kinds of fish here. Then again, I don't do it professionally, so there is no point in spending a lot of money on an expensive fishing rod either. Now it's time for me to make some rods and start fishing. What's Mikey doing running around out there? Must be wondering where he's gonna put those blocks. Actually, I shouldn't care what he's doing. Right now, I'm just enjoying the fishing and the sounds of the sea. Who knows? Maybe today I'll catch a fish so big, I'll be in the record books. The main thing is that I just got a little lucky today. In the end, I never got a big fish, but I caught a lot of small ones, so you can throw some of them back into the sea to serve as baits. Who knows? Maybe bigger fish will come to smell them. I wish a dolphin would come. I've never seen one in the wild. Look at that! It's a real dolphin. It's so cool. We have to throw him some more fish carefully. I hope he eats this stuff. I've always been amazed by dolphins because they're some of the most intelligent creatures on the planet. They say some of them can even draw. I think if you give them a very long time to evolve, they could easily become as advanced as us. That's odd. I didn't seem to start the engines. Then why did it make such a loud noise? Wow, I didn't know dolphins were that big. Look at him. He'd be the size of Mikey's boat. I really want to make friends with him, so I'm gonna give him all the fish I got. I think a dolphin that size takes an incredible amount of food. I feel like we're almost friends, so I have to ask him for something. Hi, Dolphin. I'm JJ. As you may have noticed, there's another boat near me, and there's a very bad man living on it. He calls me names and steals parts of my boat. Wow, he really went after Mikey. I don't think Mikey's ever been this high for a dolphin. This is going to be a very good lesson for him, because you can't steal anything from JJ. He better earn the diamonds himself.
Oh my God, somebody save me. I was attacked by a giant dolphin. I don't even know why it decided to kill me. JJ, something tells me you did this. Why don't you tell the dolphin to stop? I'm just gonna die.
Don't worry, Mikey. You're not gonna die from this. After all, we're at sea, so even if he does throw you, just land in the water so you don't get any damage from the fall. And here's my friend back. Thank you so much for helping me get back at Mikey. For that, I'll give you all the fish I have left. I realize you can't stay here much longer, so it's time to say goodbye. I hope everything goes well for you. Yeah, I never thought I'd get to meet and be friends with such a huge dolphin. Now that that's done, we can go to bed. It's been a long day, and I'm pretty tired. And something tells me Mikey's not gonna take revenge on me just yet, because he thinks I'm being guarded by that dolphin. That's good, because I'll be able to sleep.
Well, it happened exactly as I thought it would. JJ was very tired, so he went to bed. But he has no idea what awaits him while he sleeps. I will never forgive him for what he did to me and my boat with the help of that dolphin. I literally want to destroy him, but just killing him is too boring. So I've decided to trap him. I think he's gonna love what I'm about to do, at least because it involves destroying part of his yacht. Well, he's always bragging about how much money aggressively. He could have just asked me to give it all back and I would have. But now it's not just revenge, it's war. That's why I'm gonna do his favorite trap, so he'll know exactly who's behind it. And I'm also gonna put a lot of spikes in it. I think he's gonna love going through them in pain. Alright, we can start making my trap. The JJ is a very sound sleeper, so it won't wake up because I've done a little renovation. The important thing is to make sure that he stays in one place for a while so that the trap works. Fans are perfect for that. I'm afraid to imagine how angry JJ will be when he sees this. First, of course, he will realize that his beautiful and expensive yacht was partially broken by me. Oh yes, that will make him furious. Plus, he won't be able to get up on deck quickly because he'll have to get past all the traps to do so. And I don't think he'll be able to do that easily. So in the end, I'm just gonna laugh at how good I got at getting back at him. I don't think he'll even look in my direction after that. By the way, the first part of the trap is almost ready. All that's left is to power it up and we can move on to the next step. And then we have the Road of Thorns. It seems to me that JJ can somehow avoid the first trap. Oh well, he's going to suffer through the spikes for quite a while anyway. I'll have to think of something else I can do to get back at JJ. And to be honest, fire comes to mind. I mean, really, setting JJ's yacht on fire would be a lot of fun. I also think I should wear armor just in case JJ is too quick through the traps and decides to attack me. In that case, I should be in my best armor and with my best weapons. Well, that's it. Now I've definitely done everything I wanted to do, so we just have to wait for the JJ.
So, I slept in. I feel so energized. Except I have a feeling that while I was asleep, there was some noise on my boat. Although, that couldn't have happened. Mikey got what he deserved, and I don't think he's trying to get back at me while I'm asleep. What a bright sunshine today. I should check on Mikey, by the way. Strange, such nice weather, and he's sitting inside the boat. Anyway, all that matters to me, is it to fall in the water? I don't understand. How could I have a hole in the middle of my boat all the way down to the water? Although, I think I'm starting to figure out who could have done all this. So Mikey didn't sit in his boat, but took advantage of me sleeping and built traps? That's awful, because he broke part of my beautiful yacht. I won't forgive him for that. I'd rather he just kill me than break this work of art, and he put spikes on it for some reason. Probably thought I could get out of the first trap. Of course I can. I'm the one who designed the traps. But Mikey went a little overboard. I just woke up and I've already been in the water. What if my leg cramped up? Wow, that was a blast. And I knew I shouldn't have touched that weird furnace. It was obviously a trap.
So JJ, did you like my gifts? This is for the Dolphin.
I knew it was your fault. Who's gonna fix my boat now? Well, not him, of course, because he doesn't have that much money. Okay, JJ, I'm gonna have to do something. First, we have to try to stop the fire so the boat can still be saved. Although I haven't figured out how I'm going to solve the problem with a giant hole. So far, the situation is very dire, and something tells me I'm not likely to be able to fix it alone. So I'm rather sad to say this, but the best solution is to leave this ship and sail as far away as possible. If only I had more time, but I don't. The boat is going to sink any minute now, so all I can do is watch the end of my beautiful yacht. Who would have thought Mikey would be so cruel? He left me with nothing, but that's okay. I'll be back. Wow. You can find stuff underwater, but this is kind of over the top. This dome was definitely built by humans. It's relatively recent. It's very interesting. Looks like some kind of research lab. But why would they build it underwater? Could it be testing something very dangerous? And there's a huge sphere in the center. Now I'm really curious. We have to get inside and find out all the secrets that are kept there. Something tells me that all the doors will be closed because there are secret experiments going on. Well, the key is to find the lockpicks, and then it's just a matter of finding the locks. I'll have to look in those drawers. I don't have much faith in it, but there's still Shauna's. And I was right. There's a small amount of lockpicks right here, so I should be able to open the door. Let's see if there's anything else useful in here. Wow, I found a gun. I should bring it just in case, because anything could happen here. And having a gun can be a key element of survival. From what I understand, that huge sphere is a nuclear reactor. Do they want to test a new type of energy? Then, I can see why they'd want to do it underwater. Because if that reactor goes off, it's a weapon of mass destruction, not a new energy source. Not only do they have to go underwater just to get into the lab, but they're in the worst conditions possible. Because if something goes wrong, they can hardly get out and swim away from the blast site. That's it. I got the door open so we can move on. And yet there's a small group of scientists here. I don't want them to see me because I don't want any more trouble. I just want to know what's going on here. I don't think I can figure out what's going on, so it'll be easier to take them all prisoner and find out about this lab. All right, Mikey, let's do this. Everybody stand down. You're all my prisoners now. No, you're the only one left alive.
Stop. Please don't kill me. I'll tell you everything I know.
All right, then we'll go slowly and quietly to the other side of the lab, and you can tell me what you're doing here. I'm especially interested in this huge orb. I suggest you don't lie, because I still have bullets left in my gun.
Anyway, we were given instructions and asked to make a bomb that could destroy half a continent. That's all I know. When they're gonna use it, I don't know. Please don't kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you, but we're gonna detonate the bomb right now. I can't let some thug threaten this many people. It's just awful to want to destroy half the continent. It's gonna take a long time for the world to get back to normal after this. So I'd rather the explosion be underwater. Because water is very good at dampening shock waves. The most important thing now is to escape, because if we get caught in an explosion like that, we're dead. What an adventure I've had! Who would have thought I'd accidentally save the world today? It's a head-scratcher. I should tell Mikey about this. He's not gonna believe it. I hope that explosion didn't have any after effects, because I could feel it at a decent distance.
Well, hello, JJ. I see you're back on your boat. How did you like my traps? I think you really enjoyed it.
Mikey, I need you to turn around now. There's a huge wave coming at us. We have to get out of its range because it will destroy everything in its path. Looks like this wave came from the explosion I set off. Who'd have thought it would come all the way down here? We have to figure something out right away. Except I'm running out of time. It's getting too close to me. I should at least jump in the water so I don't hit any parts of the ship. Looks like it's all over. I didn't manage to stay in the creature after that wave hit after all. I'm lucky I was able to survive it all. I'll have to take a quick look around and see where I was thrown. I also need to see if Mikey's okay. He was hit a lot harder than I was. That's too bad. Mikey's nowhere to be seen. I hope he washed up on the same island as me, because otherwise I won't be able to find him. I just hope he woke up before I did and decided to do some exploring. Although I think he would have woken me up at the very least. Okay, I need to gather resources with which I can survive on this island. I should only take the most useful materials and items. I don't think I'd need diamond blocks on a desert island. But a lighter will come in handy, because I'm going to need to build a fire and cook my own food. It would also be a good idea to search the drawers. Maybe I can find a little food in there. It's more important to find drinking water though, because I can get food, but getting drinking water on a deserted island will be very problematic. So it's a good thing I found some water vials. I also think I should get some diamonds. Maybe there are aborigines on the island, and I can buy something from them. After I get the diamonds, I have to start making my way deep into this island. I think I'm gonna find something interesting there, and I hope to find Mikey.
What happened to me? I felt like a huge rock had been driven over me. My whole body hurts. Right, I remember what happened. JJ tried to warn me about the wave, but I was too late to check it out. That's what hit me so hard. I think JJ's doing much better and he's already trying to find me. Until he does, I need to hold on for a while. So I've got to get something together. Good thing there's wreckage from my boat everywhere. That means there's a chance of finding some weapons or water supplies. I wasn't so lucky though, because the part of the boat that had the fewest boxes washed up on the island. That's too bad, because I'm gonna have to do everything myself. And I don't have a lot of knowledge. It's all right, Mikey. You just gotta keep going. It's a good thing I could at least find a sword and a fishing pole. That means I can get food. I just need to figure out how to build a fire, because I've never been able to make a fire with sticks. So I'm gonna go explore the island for now. Maybe I'll find something there.
What strange man has come to our island? Look, he doesn't look like us. It looks like a robber from another island. I think we'd better tie him up and bring him to the village where the chief will decide what to do with him. Maybe he'll make a very tasty soup.
Apparently just talking to them isn't going to work, and I can't beat two opponents at once.
I think it would not be unreasonable to look around in this part of the island. Maybe there's some useful material here, and there is something here, except it doesn't look like the wreckage of my boat. So Mikey was here, but where'd he run off to? He could have just stayed on the beach and hoped I'd come to his rescue. Now I'm gonna have to search all over the island for him. But it's still a lot better than if he drowned in that wave. Then I wouldn't have been able to find him. Wait, what is that? Looks like I'm on someone's trail. Huh? As I thought, this island is not uninhabited. On the contrary, there's a whole village of natives. And something tells me they've taken Mikey prisoner. After all, he's not a conflicted man and wouldn't fight them. And he didn't stand a chance. There's more of them. I think it's best not to show up in front of them yet, because I don't know how they're gonna react to me. It's better to sneak up on Mikey on the sly and free him. Because if there's a fight, I don't think I can handle them all. It's their territory, and they're much better at navigating. I'm gonna save him now.
Step away from our prey. Take one more step and I'll kill you. You'll be our prey too.
Wait, don't kill me. Look, I have diamonds. You like them, don't you? Here, take them. And in return, let me save my friend. We'll be off your island in no time, I promise.
What a lot of diamonds I have now. Now I will definitely be the richest man on this island. Since you've given me so many diamonds, I'll let you have your friend. We don't really need him after all.
Well, good. Who'd have thought I'd need diamonds after all? And not just as a movement block, but as a currency of exchange. I'm very lucky he decided to take the diamonds and not kill me.
JJ, thank you so much for coming to my rescue. Honestly, I thought I was gonna die in here, but you somehow managed to talk me out of it. How did you do that?
It's simple. In fact, all my riches are useful to me even on this island, because here gold and diamonds are valued most of all. So I just bought you out, Mikey. Look, there's a ship. Let's go faster. We can use it to get home.
JJ, I told you your money didn't make any sense, but today you literally saved my life with your money. So thank you so much. And let's just go home already. I'm getting kind of tired of all this seaside stuff.
I agree. I just want to rest too.